Ladyboy's epidemic. I don't know what the fuck this is about, but hey.
Like beautiful face but big dick.
These are ladyboys.
Hi!
They're born with a penis, they look like women, and they've been taking estrogen since their teens. Am I looking at a man, woman, or an entirely new gender altogether? Should you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9. We should not take this space.
That's crazy. I mean, this is gonna give us the perspective, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, hold on. This shit, like, got me fucked up, low key. Hold on. Okay, so we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. So this is
For the real women.
I'm top,
Oh,
she's
shit.
bottom.
8 or 9. We should not take this space for the real women.
I'm
Hey, y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? You know what I mean? Hey, like they said it, not me. They said it, and they're the real OGs. They're the real OGs, no cap. They understand that though. You know what I mean? Like shout out to them though, cause they understand. Like, hey, yo. At the end of the day, still I got that. You know what I mean? I can beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to them. They understand. You can see nobody shames them or they living good. You know what I mean? They don't cross paths. But this other, I ain't gonna say nothing, bro.
top, she's bottom. Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Although I had to check if my shit was muted. My camera good. Stop it. But nigga, yes you are. Nigga, yes you are. What the fuck? Nigga, trying
Before I talked to ladyboys myself, I pulled up to Bangkok, Thailand, the capital of ladyboys, to hear what everyday people think about this cultural phenomenon and if it differs from America's view of transgenders.
No matter how many surgeries you have or chemicals you inject, if you're born with male DNA in every cell of your body, you can never become a woman.
Would you be upset if your son became a ladyboy?
What you got to say? Oh, auntie not playing. Damn, auntie.
What would you think?
เขาต้องตัดออกมันจะเจ็บ
Yes. You would cry?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
สมอนเลี้ยงมาก็บอย after ก็พอโตเป็นผู้ใหญ่ก็เป็นเกินไอไม่ชอบเนี่ย
ขอให้เขาเป็นคนดีฉันโอเค
Okay.
ก็ต้องทำใจ
I understand because the disappointment and shit. Like I understand, auntie. You know what I mean? People be raised on different values, and you know what I mean. So, when it's an auntie, but at the end of the day, for me, I think that's still your that's just still your kid. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do, bro. At that point, you see this nigga's like 8 or 9. Cause I remember when I was 8 or 9, there was this nigga like he had a boyfriend or girlfriend. Like they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Like they were like 8 or 9. At that point, I was like I didn't even like. That shit was not my. I just want to play with sand. You know what I mean? I just want to play with sand. So that shit can make sense. Like you know what I mean?
ทำใจเพราะว่าเขาชอบของเขา
I will let they be what they want to be.
Alright,
Whatever.
yeah.
I'm gay, so I'm proud to be gay then.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you can legally get married.
Well, I'm not gonna marry.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's a scam.
No,
Oh, shit.
I understand.
Okay.
Now the world is เขาเรียกอะไร open.
Okay.
Yeah,
Open.
yeah.
Open world.
It's not a problem at all, and like nowadays it's very acceptable because I think they are fun and they are not the bad people. They most of the time they make benefits for the country too.
Would you be happy or sad?
I would say happy.
Happy.
Yes.
Why?
I have a lot of friends, ladyboy.
Really?
All right.
Yes.
You think she's pretty?
Lady boy
Ladyboy?
yes
How do you know?
I know this one like a
OG top teeth. It came for me.
lady boy
Ladyboy?
yes
How do you know?
I know this one like a
Oh, he said Joe.
Ladyboy?
yes
How do you know?
I know this one like a
She's pretty.
Nigga, how I will tell. You can't tell how. Nigga, how? How, nigga, how do you tell though? But how do you tell? You can't tell. Am I blind or something? You can't tell. But hey, nowadays you just keep question. Like if you're from Thailand, hey, and you look like, you'll be like, you know what I mean? Be looking like you like.
Lady
Real
boy.
test.
Lady boy?
Yes,
How do you know?
I know this one like a.
Seems lady boy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
It's a lady boy.
Lady boy.
How do you know?
How do you
But
know?
I look.
He's zooming in on her breasts.
Yeah.
She's beautiful though.
Yep.
What the fuck? OG, hook us up. How do you know? How do you know? Why you
You think she's beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Lady boy, beautiful.
Are lady boys culturally accepted here in Thailand or just tolerated?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes.
Yes. Thai open.
Of course, mostly we accept them.
Is there any stigma associated with lady boy?
Not really.
ทุกอย่างมันจะเท่าเทียมกันอะเซมเนี่ยมีเยอะนะแฮป many เกิน and เกิน
Many?
yes boy and boy นี่
What?
เกิน and เกิน
Many?
yes boy and boy
This
Okay.
general in Thailand is normal for me.
Okay.
When I'm in high school, I always have my friend that lady boy.
Oh,
I really
okay.
love to work for them, and then they always play volleyball very nice, fast and like a lady, and but can put hit the ball very strong.
Like a
so
man.
then- ใช่ like a man.
I mean, that's like reasonable.
And
Actually,
they're
like, hey,
polite. I don't know, but I have good
that
attitude.
that is definitely one. You don't need no fucking DNA. You don't need some experiment. You know what I mean? Like, hey, stop playing with this. Hold on. Can I zoom this motherfucker? Hold on. Oh shit. I fucked up. I fucked up. Fuck. I fucked up. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's acceptable. I think most of the people can be like openly like so saying that they are lady boy.
It's not stigmatized or looked down upon.
We're not strict at all, and like people like hanging out with lady boy also because they are fun, and it's very open here.
Why do you think that is?
I think because Thai people they have like so many people come from many places, and I think when you come from many places, right, you want to see like the culture, right? And when the listener, I think it's very accepted because when we open for a new culture too, we are ready to learn.
ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่ยอมรับความแตกต่างครับแล้วก็ประเทศไทยใจดีครับคนประเทศไทยใจดี
Because here is a free country, people can control people life. I am Chinese. I very like Thailand and the Thai people. Yeah.
Do you know any lady boys?
Yes, I have friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they tell you like, hey, I'm lady boy?
No, I think we could know it by ourselves. Yeah.
Okay, you can tell.
Yeah.
Would you be a lady boy in China? No?
Oh no.
No? Would you go to jail?
Yeah.
Would you be a lady boy in China?
Oh no.
No? Would you go to jail, get killed?
We can kill the boy very cute, or he's looking like a girl, but he is boy.
He's still boy.
Yeah.
No transgender.
Yeah.
Some of people in Thailand still not accept the lady boy, but most of the people in Thailand accept them.
Okay.
Yeah, like they are a human also.
Bangkok เยอะมาก Thailand เยอะมาก have the
For me, I feel like, hey, we can do whatever we want, but we gotta know that who you is, because that's still like somehow rape. Because like, yo, so that's when the US they started changing the on the passport and like IDs. Nigga, if a cop stops you, like, bro, come on, how you gonna tell the difference? Some of them, like, come on, like, stop it. I'm from everything, but hey, y'all can do, but with the IDs now, hell no, we gotta know who we deal with. Type shit. That's just my view. Come on.
เกย์แทบด่ากระเทยเยอะมากไม่เพราะว่าผมเป็นผู้ชายชอบผู้หญิง
โอเค
กระเทยเป็น
Toy Bangkok.
กระเทยแบงคอกเป็นแบบกระเทยที่ให้เกียรติผู้ชาย
Okay, okay. Would you date a lady boy?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Would you date her?
She's currently in a relationship.
What the fuck?
I would not personally if I knew.
Too bad for you.
But I think 4 or 5 drinks, I wouldn't be able to tell. After seemingly unanimous
What the fuck, bro? Talking about, bro? Nigga, you good, buddy? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey.
Tolerance of the concept of ladyboys out here, it was time to meet one of the most famous ladyboys in Thailand, Shinny.
I'm Shinny.
That's right.
Ladyboy Thailand. Welcome to Bangkok.
And I want to bring your boyfriend from the back here. Roman, come on in. This man interviewed you, and now he's dating you. How long have you guys been dating? Roman, say hi. And interviewed you, and now he's dating you. How long have you guys been dating? Roman, say hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're dating for a while now, and we're very happy together.
Were you surprised you guys became a thing? Did you know you were into ladyboys? Is that offensive?
I don't think he into ladyboys, but like yeah, because he have girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight, and I'm dating Chini.
Viewers, do we agree with that statement? Do you think there's any dissonance with that statement? Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense if you think about it a little bit longer. Like, it's a little bit can be controversial, but I consider myself straight.
But before we debate Roman's sexuality, I want to hear about how Shinny went from being a man to a ladyboy and what that even means. But real quick, have you ever gotten in a car crash that wasn't your fault or gotten hurt like that? And so all brings that you. When did you code here on screen using your phone's camera? Thanks, Morgan & Morgan. Back to ladyboys. When did you transition genders?
I think I transitioned when I was like 15, 14, something like that, and then. But I already know myself, like even like I'm not taking hormone yet, I already know like, oh, I am a woman, you know, like this is my energy when I was a kid. So you know.
What did mom and dad say?
They are support me, they don't stop me, but they one time they asked me if I want to have kid or I want to have family or something like that, but I said like, no, I'm a woman, something like that. So
still have the machinery to create a child.
What the fuck? Yo. Nigga, what's with this edit, bro? Oh my god.
Pregnant a woman.
Maybe in the future.
You could still have a family if you so desire.
I think yes. I don't need to be dad. I can be mom.
Okay. Would you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
I think a lot of the viewers looking at you are like, that's a pretty girl. But you're not a...
Yo, don't put who? What's he talking about? I ain't say that.
Girl. How did you get to this point? How is this possible? How are you possible?
I think, you know, maybe it's because of like how I, you know, taking care of myself. You know, some lady boys or some transgender in Thailand, they just, you know, some of them don't take hormones, so they don't look feminine at all because they prefer to be like that. But for me, I prefer to look feminine, to looking like a woman and attract a man.
At what age did you start taking hormones?
When I was 14, yeah.
14? 14. What did your parents say about that?
Actually, I didn't ask because like I know this trick from my you know, my friend from high school. And they just tell me like, oh, okay, if you take this, it's gonna make you look pretty. It's gonna make you like more feminine and like, why not? I want to look feminine.
Sure.
So then I just take it and then...
The rest is history.
Yeah, I can have both as well.
How did you get estrogen at 14?
Just in pharmacy.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, that's way different than the States.
Yeah. I think like first, we look feminine, and I think maybe it's make you a little bit like moody, you know.
Okay, you started getting those womanly.
It's like a woman have period, you know, like.
Do you get a period?
I
That's
get a blood.
impossible. So at what age? Do you get a period?
I
That's
get a blood.
impossible. So at what age? What was the earliest age you knew you wanted to become a woman?
7,
7,
8, something like that.
What
yeah.
was the thought that went through your head?
I think I feel like even like when I was a kid, I still feeling like attractive to a man. It can be gay, but like I don't know. Is what people design after what they want to be, because like after 14 you can design what you want to be.
Okay. That's a big decision, right? You're actively changing your gender. Do you think you're ready to make that decision at age 14?
I think like maybe I'm not ready, but I think like I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You're saying if you were born again, you would want to be born as you were, and then you changed.
Yeah, I want to be a lady boy again. That's what. I mean.
So you don't want to be a woman. You want to be a lady boy. Explain the difference.
Okay, we'd accept it.
I don't know. I am some kind of the kid who like to break the rule, like why women should be with women, or why man should be with man, or why man should be with woman. You know, I just think like, what if I'm a lady boy and I'm like, I attract the guys and I have friends as a girls. Why not?
And you have a penis.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
Okay.
The woman is a feminine woman, and I don't know.
It's important to know that here in Thailand, the term used for a ladyboy is kat.
Whoa, no. Hold. Wait. Yo. Hold on. No, I don't think so. Yo. Also, this one guy. This girl is from where? I don't know. Okay, this one was born a girl. Ooh. Bro, luckily there's a picture here, yo. This girl was like, I can't show the picture because of privacy, but we met, like, but she looks like she's from Thailand or something. It was definitely a film, but they got me panicking because we ain't do nothing crazy, but we just danced though. At one point she was like, oh, we can't kiss because I gotta know you, like, well, or we got a date. You know, so I was like, alright, cool, makes sense. Because at the club, you know, I was turning up and shit. But then I was like, like, what? Yo. Oh my god. I thought he transitioned me by default. Yo. No, that's crazy. I just saw the baby picture here, y'all. We good. Verification, yo.
Toy. It describes a gender identity distinctly different from both male and female, and it's a concept that can be found all the way back in ancient northern Thai creation myths that describe 3 genders, male, female, and one that has traits of both. While some believe Katoi to have special shamanistic abilities, and some...
In the US we have, like, god damn, how many? That shit gotta be 50 or something, like, no cap. Bro, every day we got fires now.
Buddhists believe ladyboys are a consequence of some previous sexual wrongdoing in a past life. Here in Thailand, every ladyboy seems to be fully aware that they are not women per se, but exist in a third category altogether. Do you think part of the unique appeal of Shini is how womanly she looks, yet she has a penis and is a man?
Yeah.
Is that why you're interested in her?
Okay, so I think many people are interested in the combination. You know, it's like a new product of a woman, basically.
Yo, buddy. Okay, I'm not even gonna say something crazy. A new variety, bro. Hey, I've been watching too much Invincible, bro. This, bro, niggas sound like Omni, man. You would understand, man.
For me, it's a little bit different story because I wasn't interested in ladyboys that much before I met Shinny.
Okay.
Yeah. But many people are coming here because they're interested in ladyboys.
I think what's interesting about you is they might be like, oh, cute girl, like. Then they tap the profile, and then they learn you weren't born a woman, and you may have a penis. Do you think that's part of the, whoa, gotcha, to some of the guys that find you on social media, or even the women?
I think many people confused, but like for now, people gonna remember that like I'm not a woman. So some people react, you know, like okay, that's cool, but some people react differently, like shock or tell me to fuck off or just being rude, turn up to being rude. But
Yeah, a lot of people just like to talk. You know what I mean? That's normal, bro. They're idiots. You know what I mean? Somebody actually told me though, like, yo, if you met ABC person, you know what I mean? Like, you just be cool. It's normal, you know what I mean? They're human beings at the end of the day. If they approach you, be like, yeah, that's cute. I appreciate you for, you know what I mean? But I don't rock that way. And that's cool, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool. That's how you deal with it. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. It's just there, dude. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, but hey. But at that point, he said, like, you click on the profile, okay, good, but hey, because hey, that's not how I rock. You know what I mean?
some people just like okay, they respect, but they don't like it, so they just let me know. I don't worry with that, you know. I just like just being normal, you know.
Do you think you've caused a lot of men to question their sexuality?
No, I don't think that I make him understand.
But he says he's into women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet you have a penis, which in my book is a critical part of a man.
Alright.
So he's dating you. He says he's straight. We'll take his word for it.
Hell
but
no.
you have a penis.
But yo,
There's something.
Hell no.
If there's a spectrum, I would argue
you need to put you in a lab. You know what I mean?
you're somewhere on the gay end of things, or bisexual. What would you say?
Yeah. This is bisexual.
I can consider that maybe straight can be divided into categories. You know, I can consider that, but
no. This, bro. Hey, just accept yourself, bro. You're trying to make us understand. You're trying to cook our mind, nigga. Hell no. You wanna just say yo. It's good. Try. There's no categories. You know what I mean? That's what's happening, bro. In the U.S., bro. People becoming bush so we can understand them. No, nigga. If you this, you this. You know what I mean? Just accept it. Don't come up with this shit just to like so we can like. You know what I mean? Even though I'm all for all, but this coming up with stuff makes us confused as a society. That's why you see like the people be like, yo, what's going on? Because if you're on that other side, at the end of that side, like it's cool, we don't have a problem. But then you create this other stuff and then you want us to accept this new stuff and then you be like, oh, I'm not talking about the gay shit or like lesbian. No, that's cool, it's been since the beginning, nobody. But nigga, there's some new stuff, bro, you even be confused, bro. And then like the those pronouns, nigga, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah.
Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Because if she looked like a man, you would not be attracted to her.
Exactly.
What's this?
Yeah.
What
That's
is?
what I would say. If you're not a bottom, I would argue being attracted to you, who is very feminine looking, is a very straight thing, maybe.
I can agree to that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm top. She's bottom.
Hey, cookie.
Yeah.
There you have it.
What about
And that's true.
What about couples like
That peg.
Yeah. That
I would
peg.
argue
What
if
about
you're
it?
pegging, you might be more gay than you dating
Exactly.
a man who looks like a woman or a lady boy.
Yeah, I can agree to that. Yeah.
Hey, cookie, check. Is that fact? Lucky cooking.
You're basically like, I'm attracted to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And my retort to that is, okay, I agree, but if she has a penis, is there some elements of bisexuality or homosexuality?
You know, it's a penis of a woman, not of a man.
Whoa.
See, this is where things get interesting.
Right.
That's an interesting answer.
Right?
Yeah, and I would argue back that if a guy out there is getting pegged, taking something up the butt, that is more gay than dating Sheeny.
But
Yeah,
also
that
with
makes
pegging,
sense,
right?
that makes
Like, I don't know if it's gay. Like it's a man and a woman, right?
We'll move on since we're in front of the temple. And maybe
No, nigga, no. It's
be
not.
getting a little bit sacrilegious. So we've concluded that you would date a very feminine man.
No, that's not what we consider.
Dude, no, cookies ass. Tell him the truth. That's what it is.
Don't put words in my mouth.
So okay, that means then in your eyes, Shinny is not a feminine man. She's something different.
If we're talking biologically, then yes, Shinny is a man. But you know, it's a little bit more complex than biology. Like
before Shinny, did you only date women?
Yeah, I only dated women. Yeah.
Do you think you're gay?
No, I don't think I'm gay.
Why are you gay? Y'all think he's gay? This nigga gay as hell. Yo, dude.
I mean, I know I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to man or masculine features or anything. So Chini is not a man to me. Like, I'm not dating a man, I'm dating a woman. I'm dating Chini, or, you know, at least we can say I'm dating trans woman. I think so, you know, we're getting lots of like hate comments, right? And I think the majority of these people are very curious, because if this keeps popping up on their feeds, you know, they want to watch it. So I think they question, many men question their sexuality when they see beautiful ladyboys, you know?
Most of the men that have hit on you historically, are they all straight?
Of course, 100% straight.
100%. So you've never had a gay man.
Who's this niggas? We need to find these niggas.
And be interested in you.
Gay man? Yeah, I think there have some interesting in me, but like I'm not my style.
Not your style.
Your type is straight man, right?
My type is man. My type.
Oh.
Yeah, what is your preferred type?
Like someone who are not into transgender.
This is crazy.
Like someone who are not into. Man, my type is
what is your
straight man.
preferred type?
Like someone who are not into transgender.
This is crazy.
What the fuck? What? Nigga, what's going on? Bro, what's going on, bro? But what's going on? I feel like fried, bro. What the fuck? Wait, what? Bro, what's going on? I ain't hear no trumpets, bro. What the fuck's what? 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 Huh?
So
bro, I'm so fried right now, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I told y'all niggas, bro. This ain't no disrespect. She can do whatever she want. You know what I mean? Ain't none of my business. I ain't criticizing no one. You know, we respectfully in the speech. I'm just saying though. Yo, how does that even make sense, my nigga?
What do you say to that?
I can see why. Yeah, because there are guys who are into trans, like who are into ladyboys, and they're like, I think for ladyboys, it's more appealing that if someone is straight, you know.
And you're happy.
I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. Like, I think people have the perception that it's like a big deal. It's like, oh, like you're gay, you're not gay. Like,
this nigga is thrusting the fuck out of this nigga. He's thrusting the fuck out of you, bro. This nigga even catching.
I feel fine, you know. Like,
for the record, if you were gay, who cares? And if you were gay, who cares?
Yeah.
But it is an interesting conversation, right? If Shinny had a vagina, would that change any level of attraction you have to Shinny? Or did it just so happen that Shinny had a penis?
Yeah, like that would be the same. So I'm like,
the same.
Yeah, of course. More convenient for me, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
This makes sense. Tonight we're gonna meet some of Shinny Boy's late.
More convenient. I don't even wanna. Yeah.
Shinny Boy friends.
I'm not even gonna.
I want to hear their story too.
It's gonna
Maybe
be
you're gonna like
amazing.
them too.
After having a PhD level conversation on the complexities of human sexuality, we pulled up to Bangkok's red light district to see if any ladyboys were working the streets, and if so, why. I venture to guess this is some sex work. This is some of the more underground work.
Okay.
Will we see many ladyboys there?
You will, but like mostly it's girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What can we find in Soy Cowboy?
The most disgusting stuff in Bangkok.
What do you mean?
Or the most delicious stuff. Depends on what you like.
Okay.
Yeah?
Knowing you, I feel like it'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, like some people might like it, some people might hate it, you know?
Can you tell the viewer what a ping pong show is?
Ping pong show.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh yeah, ping pong show is another experience of Bangkok that very controversial.
So I've heard it's where women use their vaginas to conduct a unique art form and do all sorts of acrobatics and archery and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of
archery.
No, nigga, I heard that wrong. What the fuck? What
conduct a unique art form.
Oh yeah, ping pong show is another experience of Bangkok that very controversial.
So I've heard it's where women use their vaginas to conduct a unique art form and do all sorts of acrobatics and archery and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that shit from down there. What the fuck you mean archery?
Exactly. Lots of foreigners sit there and watch women perform all this crazy stuff with their vaginas. And I've been there once actually with Shini. She took me there, and it's traumatizing.
Yo, bro, wait. How they shoot bows with what? How? What the, bro? I'm not getting, bro. I'm confused.
So I'm noticing some old men with some ladies. That's sex work, I presume. Question for you guys. Is anyone here a lady boy?
No.
Okay, we're trying.
Oh, these are some ladies. You sure, buddy? Now show me your baby pictures, bro. Fuck all that, bro. Show me them baby pictures, bro. They think I'm a fool. Bro, hell no.
We're trying to interview like a lady boy.
Oh, that
No.
girl.
Okay, we're trying to interview.
That
Is
girl,
anyone here
get
a
the
lady
fuck
boy?
out of here. We already saw you, gang.
No.
Okay, we're trying to interview like a lady.
It's too late.
boy.
Outside.
Like a working lady boy. Over there? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I noticed that was a bit of an awkward question. Me asking, is anyone a lady boy? Yeah.
You want lady boy?
I want to pay a lady boy for an interview that's working the street right now. Cowboy too? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
They're gonna get fucked up. Nobody
Sorry. So, I just pointed that way. We're just gonna interview a lady boy.
Okay, the phone needs to come here. Okay.
Alright. Hello. I'm trying to interview a working lady boy.
Oh, I know she.
I'm here with world famous Shini.
I know she.
Yes. What is your name?
Alice.
Elise.
Yes, and you?
My name's Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Where are we at right now?
Right now?
Where are we at?
Where we at?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm working here
Okay.
for dancing or dancing. Sometimes I work.
Okay.
I'm go with customer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are a lady boy?
Yeah, I'm ready, but I'm yeah,
How long have you been lady boy?
young girl.
Young girl.
Okay.
How did you end up working in red light districts?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Why?
I get it though. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, feel like this, but at the end of the day, like in reality, like, bro, you know what I mean? That's why at the start of the video, it was like, you know what I mean? Let them have that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
For my
Win
family.
them, bro.
Is it very common that lady boys end up having to work for their family on the streets?
Yeah, I have to give money for family.
Okay.
Yeah, I take care of family.
How are the customers?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some customer not good, some customer good.
What is most of your clients? What nationality are like American,
shit. Oh,
British,
shit, don't expose them. Oh,
Australian,
shit.
German?
Whoa.
Anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
And how long do you think you'll continue working
I think it's the Fed.
in the red light district? How much longer?
I don't know. Yeah. Not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel happy and accepted as a lady boy? As a lady boy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Because I'm lady boy when I'm younger.
How young?
9 years.
9 years old.
Yeah.
What she said was she's working in the red light district to provide for her family. Do you think most women want to work out here, or they kind of have to?
You know, most women who work in the bar, they are kind of like look after the family, money.
Sure.
To the family.
Easy money and like as much as it's humiliating. Some of them don't want to work in the office. Maybe some of them what they want to do or work in some part of areas like
Family and like to support.
After getting a taste of the red light district and being threatened to have the cops sicked on me like dogs, it's now time to relax with a few drinks and meet up with
Oh no, buddy, why he do that? He's done.
His entire squad of ladyboy friends.
Did you take like estrogen? How did the transition process actually work? I'm curious.
I start to take, I think maybe like 16 years old.
16.
Yeah, and I take like Andoqua 10 years old.
Nigga, how? Okay.
16.
Yeah, and I take like Andoqua, Okinawa to make myself look like a girl. But I don't mind if.
Ah, okay. So now I get it though. Nigga. But I'm like, how? You know what I mean? I'm like, how? Because, hey, even if you are a dude, bro, there's no way you can make yourself look like this. I'm like, how? So it's the hormones though that change you. I'm like, how? What the fuck? Nigga. You. No, I thought it was tripping. I'm like, how? I'm like, if you look, bro, I'm like, bro, I'm not tripping. So it's the hormones that change them. Alright, that makes sense, bro. Yeah, damn.
Like the gay like me or like, you know, just love is so easy to like to love someone, something like that.
So love became genderless for you almost.
Yeah. Alright.
Do you still have a penis?
Opinions?
Nigga, what the fuck?
What does that mean?
How do I translate penis?
Dick.
Dink.
Dick. Okay, penis.
Dink.
Okay.
Do you have dink?
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. Is that a very common? Do most ladyboys have dink?
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
sure.
Yo, stop with your pocket. This thing is tripping. Boy, I didn't want to see that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sure,
a case by case.
Yeah, for sure. Ladyboy always like
Always have dick.
have dick, and I have like big dick.
Oh, big dick.
Big dick.
So in your experience, most ladyboys have massive schlongs?
I am not sure, but for me, big
This thing
dick.
is tripping. You got me fucked up. Don't care.
Even on estrogen.
But God give for me, you know, like have like beautiful face, but big dick.
How big is the dink?
Me?
Yeah.
You first.
Yo.
If you want to know. If you want to know from me,
Man,
I
if I-
should tell you first.
They're going penis for penis, bro. They're going penis for him. M for M.
On like a gas station boner pill, maybe like
Don't lie now.
maybe like
Don't be honest, huh?
man, if I'm feeling optimistic,
But I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
Why you cut that shit out?
If you want to support our boots,
he's met
I love
she.
You're 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you're young. You said you guys met at a beauty pageant?
Yeah, last 2 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they love the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I consider myself. This is how the judge falling in love.
Do you make a lot of men fall in love with you?
Oh, I guess so.
Is that the case?
I
You
guess.
tell me, I don't know. What's going on in your DMs?
Well, I got like maybe 1,000 messages per day, every single day.
What are you? What do you consider yourself?
Whoa.
I consider myself as an identity as a ladyboy.
What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself as an identity as a ladyboy. So I don't really mind. I know when I was born, I was a male, right? Sex born, I was a male. So I'm so proud to call myself lady boy.
When I look at you, I see lady.
Well,
But I imagine there's a little bit of boy.
you haven't seen all of. So what I look like now is women, but maybe when I have no clothes, you can see.
Yo, they got fucked up with the back. Well, what you say?
You can see.
Dink?
Yeah.
He knows about that. Yeah. Roman knows. Roman. What lies in your future? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations?
I want to become a singer.
Can we hear a note, perhaps?
Spit that shit.
No pressure at all. But might as well. Hell, life's short.
And I coming home when my body bends a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Baby, want you coming over? Stop making
Does that hormone affect the voice too?
a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, evaporate?
Where's he hiding?
Wow.
Oh, I
could.
hide too.
You were quiet with it, but I could hear the angelic tunes like that of an angel.
Thank you to
Yeah, that's why I
Wow.
the voice.
You have a nice voice. Would you have preferred to be with the women rather than separated altogether?
No.
Hell no?
No. Because the way we're growing up, ladyboy and 6 women grown,
Okay.
completely different. Completely different. And we should not take this spade because our born sex is different. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I see.
Hey.
Okay.
Hers.
Hey, we with her, you know what I mean? We respect her. I know everybody got respect for her, bro. You know what I mean? Respect for her, though. You know, it like, yo, we're in our own space where the difference between this is who we are, you know, at the end of the day.
Americans love debating about that. Nisa. What do you do for a living?
In the last 5 years, I've been a content creator, like more specifically in OnlyFans industry. And now I shift my path to be podcaster.
Okay, now you have me curious. What people were most interested in your services?
Probably those who are curious about their sexuality, questioning themselves, like, am I still straight? If I if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or there are also submissive ones, and like to fulfill their king.
I feel like, just like the way he said, it's like, yo, we'll pray but still, hey, so you can find somebody attractive without, that's the way you can find a boy attractive, like, you looking good, no diddy, you know what I mean? Without feeling some type of way. So if you find somebody of this, if you find them like attraction and stuff, that doesn't mean you know what I mean? Because they taking hormones, they make themselves look like girls, so it's normal, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you, you know what I mean? And a lot of people get confused on that, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you like, you start questioning like, well, am I into this, or like, no, bro. Yeah, I mean, so don't go just try it and then, you know what I mean, confuse yourself more further, you know what I mean? So yeah, doesn't mean you can say, yeah, you look good, but hey.
Things, right? But for me specifically, it's about the. Can I even say?
Say it, please.
Well, it's
Just be honest.
Well, I have a massive dick, and I have a.
Why did you say that? You didn't need to hear that again. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is this nigga, bro? Oh my gosh, get this shit off my screen. Golly.
A bunch of cum just hit on my face every time, on every video. So that's how I hook them.
So you have a mega dink.
Yeah.
What are we talking here? Are we talking 12 inches?
I'm talking about 7.5.
There's a lot of guys out there that are a little bit jealous of you right now. Do you think God wasted a gift on you? Given that you are a lady boy, or does it kind of work out?
Of course, I think it's a gift from God, and it's like it's meant to be. I mean, I was born with this. It could have been.
Yo, ain't that like where they got like, I don't know, I'm not being disrespectful and shit. Am I tweaking? How?
Much harder life if I was born with a micro penis, right?
So you've used your dink to your advantage, even as a lady boy.
Yeah, and I mean, it comes with a lot of sacrifice as well. I think nowadays it's more open for those who look like more masculine. And what I mean by sacrifice is that I have to stop using hormones in order to get hard. So it's like if I cannot maximize my femininity, my preference not to overly use hormones. Otherwise, I get like mood swing.
You've had to find the balance between testosterone and estrogen, and your feminine features that you're gaining while retaining in your other masculine features.
Yeah.
On a personal level, have you dated any straight men like our friend here?
So most of
We love you.
I mean, most of my whole life, I only attract straight men or guys who are into femininity.
Bro, they're holding the.
It's like a kink, you know.
Do you feel disrespected to be viewed as a kink for some men?
Well, it is a fact though. So what can I do? You know, we are associated with the, sexual kind of world anyway, since the beginning. Those guys who defend themselves on social media, trust me, those guys who make bad comments, they're probably on my OnlyFans. So I just keep doing minimal procedures.
But you like using your dink and being a ladyboy at the same time.
Well, it's not like I like to use it. Most of the case, I just use it for work.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not fucking another guy. So that's.
I see, you're getting
Yeah.
So you don't need your dink.
I mean, I still like to be sucked, right? It's like the instinct of biological male in me. But it's been pressed out by the hormones anyways.
Emily, when did you become a ladyboy?
I would say that it's kind of like a long story. Just the fact that when I was young, I have a girl neighborhood, like a girlfriend, something like that. I used to play with the girl for the whole time when I was so young. So I don't even know.
You were a boy.
Yeah, I kind of like absorbed those feelings that, oh my God, I want to be a lady. I want to be a girl. I want to have a long hair like her. One day I think that I'm not a boy, but I am a girl.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9, something
8
like
or
that.
9?
Yes.
Oh, that's very young.
Thankfully, my family back then, at that time, they not trying to stop me anything. But on the other hand, they are more supportive, you know. It's not easy to be a lady boy or to be something which is not a man or a woman, you know what I mean?
But you have dink.
I still have dick, yes.
Big dink?
Above average.
Tell me some of the surgeries you've undergone to look more like a woman.
To be honest, nowadays, people they are doing forehead surgery, which is like as a man, it's like facial like scale, right? It's kind of like a bony face. So they put like a silicone on their forehead to look it more feminine, like a lady. That's what is very popular right now in Thailand.
Do you think there are some dangers associated with the hormone usage?
Absolutely. On their forehead to
Okay.
to look it more feminine, like a lady. That's what is very popular right now in Thailand.
I mean, you can use that too. If someone tell me to give you a picture like from back then, then look at that.
Do you think there are some dangers associated with the hormone usage?
Absolutely. Following like a mental health issue after that, it's like you get mood swing and you know it's emotional, easy to cry, easy to get mad, and sometimes, especially for those who don't have their community, their friends to share about this thing with, I mean that can be really difficult for the person. I don't believe that parents, I mean this is based on the US, right? Like I don't think the parents should push their kids, their child too hard to transition. You know, because you know
that kid was like 5. What the fuck?
Most of my friends, they realize after they've been using their penis, and they all of a sudden they liked it, you know. But I feel
looking like a lady boy and being a lady boy, but also liked using their penis.
Yeah, I mean like okay. I can feel also for those who decided so early, whether it's for their own choice or their family, they regret after that.
What age do you think is appropriate to start the hormones and start a sex change operation from your experience?
I think the hormones, since many Thai transgender we start since very early, right? I would say around 18. For the transition, of course, should be after 20. Period.